Hey boys, Coach Marcos here. Let's talk about some games over the Overlea weekend and the August Cup tournament weekends. Good pass by Carlos, good shot Gabe. Now this game is not very competitive, but we're still making a few mistakes, like you risked way too much there, Phil, for my liking, especially if you're the last man there. Bang, nice one-touch pass, and here Carlos will, score easily. That was a great, good passing. Here's another goal by Carlos, and he just basically muscles his way into it. Again, this game is not very competitive, so I'm not gonna be very, very critical. You boys completely, ran over that team. It's a good pass, and Ding will hit the post, and Alpha just hits it right to the goalkeeper. This is actually a good save for the goalkeeper. Coming up, yep. Good kick save. But good pass. This is a good pass by Evan. And I know, Carlos, you looked over at Alpha, and that was your pass, but you should have just shot there. Here you're on offside, Carlos, so that's why Alpha just takes it all the way, and he doesn't miss. That was Randy's assist, by the way. That was good. Everything was good about that. See, those goals are not official size goals, so probably you would have scored if it had been. Again, boys, we were a much better team. That was a great pass by Leicester. The importance of camera angles matters. If it's not in the frame, I can re-edit it. That was a great pass by Gabriel, and you actually missed those, Alpha. You can't miss those, man. Great 1-2. This is actually, we beat this team 5-0, and yet somehow we managed to lose to them in the Overlea Cup final. It is what it is. We made some mistakes. Here, Randy saved us. Evan, he had a mistake there, and then you just took him down right in the area. These are mental mistakes more than anything. You pass to the goalkeeper, you make a pass, not a roll, right, Evan? It's a great run by Alpha. Put it right in the PK spot, and Gabriel was there where he needed to be there, but in this particular fields, you need to shoot it with your laces. There's no touch. Here, Carlos is gonna take it all the way. To be honest, I'm not sure how much you're learning there, Carlos, because it's gonna come a time where the defenders are gonna be as big and as fast as you. What's next? What do you have that they can't counter? We are not going to play the fourth bracket in tournaments anymore. We're going to be in the top 2 brackets most of the time. That was a great find, Alpha, and Ben right there shoots it out. But you know what? I like that play, so I'm not really concerned about that. That was a great pass too, and I think Dean's gonna score. No, he's gonna miss. Again, not very competitive. We had plenty of chances to put away. I think this one you do score, Dean. So another opportunity there that you should have put away, Carlos. Another pass. Again, this is poor defense. I like this passing, Pass, pass, pass. Everything is good. I like this shot by Alpha right there. The goal is right there. All right, so this is the semifinals, so the same thing, and this is much better. Obviously, we're on turf, so we can actually start passing the ball a little more. You can tell. This is a lapse in defense. Right there, I want it blocked, and good save, Randy. But most of you guys, this is something we gotta work on. It's a good pass, and Ben make the run, and Alpha finds you. Yep, point. There it is. And goalkeeper, you're gonna get a lucky bounce there. And I'll tell you why you missed that, which in this one you're gonna see very clearly. Look at your eyes. Look at your eyes. Good cut. You never look up. You never look up. All of this that you're doing, you never look up. Before you shoot, guys, look up, because you might miss an open net. That was good hustle, Alpha, especially for the size disadvantage. But you gotta do something better with that. Yeah. Good pass. Shoot, but you take 3 seconds. You gotta take 1 second, 1.5, and then let it go. This is a good pass to Dean over the defense, which is perfect. And Dean cut, and then I don't know what that was. Dean right here, boom. All right, so this is a big mistake, and look where my center backs are. It's nowhere to be found. We got very lucky there. But great save, Randy, again. Randy, no, don't pass the ball if they're not looking at you. There's another shot. Good save by the goalkeeper. Good shot, Gabriel. Now this team is a little more competitive. That's the first goal. This is the second half. And so I'm going to start reviewing in slow motion. This is all about hustle. Alpha wanted it more than these guys. It's nothing to do with finesse. This is all about hustle and great shot, great finish. So good job, Alpha. This is Ben's first goal. It goes off the crossbar and into the face of the goalkeeper, but it wouldn't have been possible. Now Ben right here, you get beat in the air by a guy who knows it's coming. You never even jump. Good recovery, Moses. Now Ben, you do what's necessary to separate yourself, and then you shoot it well. And you get a little lucky, but you know what? Everything happens when you shoot. So shoot the ball more. Good run. Good 1-2. Yes, Alpha. And here's the goal. He's gonna just go at you, Dean. But you know what? I like all of that play all the way until then. This is a corner kick, yep. Use your teammates, yep. Great pass. That was a great 1-2. Even if it was an excuse me 1-2, but hey, I'll take it. That was great finishing by Alpha. Good job. Not sure if Ben, you meant to do that, but we'll just say that you did. That was a great assist. That was a good goal because they didn't touch the whole ball end to end. I love the way that we maintain possession here. Great. If you run towards open space, Leicester, somebody's gonna give you that ball. This is a great defensive play by Phil. Puts it right into Moses. Leicester. Carlitos, you gotta be a little more tough than that, buddy. And this Moses, look what you do. You do nothing. You're just basically a spectator. And here's one thing that I really don't like. Phil, you're pointing there, but you know what? That's your man. If James is already caught and you guys allow him to walk 10 yards into the 18-yard box and take a clear shot, not good. Oh, this is Ben. Awesome. Look at what he does. Oh, talk about breaking an ankle. And Gabriel's full of options and then he chooses the wrong one. But hey, you know what? That's all cool. I want to show you Ben Stin again. Ben goes in there, uses his body wisely, moves him around. Yep. And then whoop, breaks an ankle right there. Now talk about that. That's pretty cool, Ben. It is one of those goals that I wish the cameraman would have followed the ball, but it is what it is. This is great passing between Alpha, Ben, and then Ben looks up, and here comes Gabriel from nowhere, and then he just shots it, just blasts it right in the upper net. It was a pretty good goal, but you can't see the impact of it. But I like everything that happens here. I mean, Ben, you're looking up. Here he comes. You make a pass right to his leg, and then he shoots it. Never taking a stride one time. That's pretty good. All right, so this is the Soccerplex. This is an August Cup. That was a great goal, Leicester. At this age group, in the U14 2006s, there's not that many goalkeepers that are going to be able to save that or, to flick that away. Just because, you just height, Now, starting next year, yes, you're going to have guys who are over 6 feet. That's what happens in puberty. Those years you just grow. So good job, Leicester. This is good triangulation, getting out of the back. Yep. Everything's good. Carlos, you're going to make one move here. Boom. And then I want you to start looking up, and look, Alpha is wide open, and you make just the wrong choice there. And I want to make sure we understand what to do here. And again, look at your eyes. Right there, you make a great move, and right now you should be looking up. You never look at the right side, which is funny because you're facing that side. And then you make a blind pass, assuming that there's going to be somebody there, but that's just a pass back to the goalkeeper. And then of course now you realize that Alpha was wide open. And this is actually something that you learn because you're going to hit Alpha in a little bit. Here Alpha hits you, and it's a little upsetting, right, guys? I mean, this is the team that we beat easily. Could have been so much more, but all of the opportunities that we missed ended up biting us at the end, because the goal differential or the goals against is the #1 thing that when you have 3 tied with 6 points. And if we would have scored all the goals that we should have scored in this game, we would have been in the final. See? You found him. He's you back now. Get him back. All right. And these are just examples of good movement, good ball movement. That's a handball that was never called. There's like 3 handballs that were never called. But that's all good. You play your whistle. Now there's Karoon making his appearance as a Bulldog. Good pass, excellent feed, Alpha, and hey, Ben, that's great. That's a good goalkeeper, but that was a great play all over. And this is Karun again. He's gonna find Ben. Good pass. And Karun, here's what I don't understand about that one. You could have shot it. You got there first, so you could have shot it. You gotta pass the ball, buddy. And Dean, you gotta go in the middle. That's a good save and hit the post, but you gotta pass the ball, Carlos. You gotta use your teammates. You gotta be smart, otherwise you're gonna be, dead tired in the beginning of the first half. That's not a shot. I don't know what that was. This is a great defensive play by Ben. I just wanted to point it out. Yep. Good run, Alpha. Hey, get a corner out of it. Speaking of corners, this is a goal that was disallowed, and Carlos, you would have been your first real head goal. That was a great separation. And I want you to take a look at this. You didn't do anything to this guy. This guy slipped. Look at number 6 right there in the middle of your screen. Boom, he just slips. There's nothing that you did for that to happen. But some referees just see the guy falling, and that's all he's gonna do. But are you counting the amount of goals that we could have had? Great pass, great push. This is some great ball movement. Kiki to Dean, to Gabriel, to Carlos, and Carlos right here. You're gonna make a great move, get into the 18-yard box, and right here, this is where you needed to hit Gabriel or Dean. Number 7 is completely open, and then you wait 2 seconds, and then you hit him. Almost Alpha. That's a good cross, Carlos. This is the PK, which, it's funny because if you look at that PK, he slips and whatever. But that was a great PK taken. Number 20 was, in my opinion, one of the best guys in the field. This should not be a cross to the back post. This should be a direct hit. You're right by the 18-yard box. You gotta make the goalkeeper work. This is a great save by Randy, sacrificing his body for that. Good job, buddy. Good push. This is a great pass, Gabriel. Look at that. Come on. Look at that. 2-on-1. 2-on-1. You're going to do it. All right, Ben, here we go. When you see that as a coach, when the player passes it to the right side just because he wants to play with his comfortable foot, it's what it is. It's another opportunity, Ben. Great ball. You gotta hit the net at least, man. Right? I mean, you know that. Good thing it's preseason. Kiki, this is you getting your air knocked out of you, and you should have taken a knee. Take a knee next time. We gotta work on the management of games because right now we don't have much experience in that. And this is something you gotta put away, Carlos. You gotta put away. This is something that you should not. This is a good passing too, but the whole idea was good. I like it. It's a good shot. Moses, Gabriel, and then Gabriel's gonna feed Ben. I love this, Ben. You fought hard. You put your body in there and shielded it well, and then pass the ball back. And eventually Evan finds itself with it. He's gonna try to cross it. Great feed. And this Alpha you gotta put away, buddy. Okay, Lester, please don't do that ever again. You're the last man. Now it puts everybody in there. If he was a fast guy, there's no way Phil catches up to it. You understand? So you cannot do that, because it gives me a heart attack, gives everybody a heart attack. All right, Chris, this is another example of what not to do. You cannot be making that pass. Again, if this is a fast guy, then forget it, we're done. And Phil, this is another example. You gotta let it go. You have to let those go, you know? Now, these are all coachable things, you know. The mental errors are the ones that I worry about, yes, but you know, as long as you get the discipline to not do it again, then that's fine. You know, you get caught, Chris and Lester, you get caught, and you know, we got lucky there. They should have scored. That was a great move and a great feed. And Carlos is gonna go all the way, and again, you shank it, and it's closer to the corner flag than it is to the goal. This is their goal, and you know, Randy, you're gonna get used to it. We already talked about that, but you gotta go out there with your hands, because in a corner kick, especially, there's gonna be people coming this way, and if you bounce on them and you try to grab it, which is what happened, it's gonna go through your hands. This is a great run by Alpha. All right, everybody's in position, right? Yep. And again, right to the goalkeeper. This is a good goal by Karun. Karun gets in the 18-yard box, shoots, and anything can happen when you shoot it. And that's exactly what happens right there. It hits off defender's back. He's not coming to the ball, he's just allowing you to shoot, which is his mistake. And, you know, that's what happens when you shoot. So shoot the ball more. All right. Good combination. Again, you know, the defense is not even touching this. You know, it's unlucky. Good. I mean, this triangulation I love. You know, Ben go, and then Gabriel's gonna feed you. I mean, all of this was very nice triangles, and I like that. Here's another good feed. There you go, Ben. And this time you don't miss. Good job. And one thing I'm noticing, guys, I mean, look at your reaction when we score. There's like no reaction. Not even Ben celebrated. But I tell Gabriel and I tell you guys, you know, when you score a goal, it doesn't happen in every minute, and I want you guys to celebrate it. You know, it's hard effort to score, so celebrate. All right, Kiki, look, you got 15 yards to go, and yeah, you could have shot it, but then you got lucky. Carlos, Carlos, you gotta hit the net on that. You're inside, you know. This is a very, very hard-working center forward, Carlos, doing his thing. Gabriel, you're right where you're supposed to be. And this is actually a great goal. almost without an angle. But again, at this age group, most of the keepers are not going to hit the crossbar. So if you put it anywhere in the crossbar, they're going to go in. So this is great individual effort right here. 1, 2, 3. And then everybody thinks you're going to cross it. And you probably crossed it. But hey, you went in. That's all that matters, right? And no alpha. It's already in when you touch it. It's all right. Again, look at the celebration though. The only one celebrating is the guy who scored. That shouldn't be it. Something wrong there, right? Good ball movement. Yep. Good job, Karun. Just wanted to show his things I liked. Oh, Karun, you gotta shoot that ball right there, man. Gabriel feeds you and you're all alone. And you're not even looking at the net, you're not even going to the net. You always wanted to pass to Carlos. This is a good goal. That's exactly what midfielders do, and that was a beautiful goal. Again, guys, celebrate, man. Goals are goals. The center forward has his back to the goal. Play where the ball is making you face, and this is a perfect example of that. Good goal, mijo. Phil, please. Look where you are and you're trying to pass the ball to the goalkeeper and you just basically create this goal. Having said that, Evan, you should have slide right there to block it, but you're complaining, Phil. I don't know why you're complaining. Look where you are and look where you get that ball. Look how close you are to the outline, and then you expect that little pass, and Randy was in his goal. There's no way. Lester tried, and Evan, you got there a little late, but you should have at least attempt to block it, and there's just no excuse for that goal. Good job all around, Dean. Oh, yeah. You just misfired, but you know what? All of that I like, because everybody passed where the ball is making their face. It is a great pass, Alpha, and you almost got there. I mean, you got there, but that touch is a little heavy. Just wanted to welcome you to the team. Hopefully we have a great year. Until next time.